Okay. We're back on the Mana Symbol channel. Going to play a little bit of Prison Tron. This is the Eldrazi influenced version. So we're playing 4 Thought-Knot Seers and 4 Eldrazi Temple on top of the Urza's Tron lands and Urza's Saga mana base, with the 4 expedition maps to try to tie that all together. Serum Powder to try to get powerful busted openings. Karn the Great Creator grabs stuff out of our sideboard, and Mystic Forge to power through our entirely colorless deck. With 4 Chalice of the Void as a reasonable metagame card right now. We also have 3 Walking Ballista, so this is slightly less prison focused, but it does have a sort of mid-range potential to beat down with Thought-Knot Seer, Walking Ballista, and Giant Urza Saga tokens. These decks are a lot of fun. Nightmare Steel Cage is, of course, the name that we've given to the like the true hyper prison-y variant. But this one is similarly fun, but has a different matchup spread due to the inclusion of a little bit of ability to attack our opponent's hand. Nightmare Hedron Cage. I like that. I like that. Pi, have you always been that smart, or is it that all that go to university education you're doing now? I blame the schools. You blame the grappa? I don't think grappa usually makes people smarter. Grappa sounds like reverse brandy. Oh, boosh. Yeah, absinthe is legal, and I have some. Oh wait, did I? No, I did register the right deck. No, we played against Eyelash again earlier. Not earlier, previously, recently. Got double map. Oh, we're against Luris. This is probably Hammer, huh? Is this hand good enough against Hammer? We're just gonna powder it. I think I'm probably powdering this one. It's really close. She take a mulligan? She took a mulligan. I'm gonna keep this. It's risky, but I'm gonna do it. It's got a massive upside if we top deck a Tron land. Oh, well, that's annoying. But Eyelash, I don't want to give you cards. But if I don't play this turn, I can't guarantee. Oh no, I had the second Saga. I did not need to do this. It's fine. Massive upside of getting hammered before you get your turn 3. Well, there's almost no hand that we have that could beat that on the draw, Shauna. It's basically impossible, so yes.
It's upside down.
I noticed. Boom bat, boom bat, boom 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 I lash out? Oh, I lash out? Is that what you're trying to... Is that a joke? Are you making a what? Well then. It's not scales per se. At least I don't think that it is. Basic planes and scales? I don't think so. I think this is another eyelash experiment. I think this is probably hammer scales. If I were to go look at her stream title right now, I would bet donuts to dollars to donuts that it was something like hammer scales. Can someone confirm or deny that her stream title is hammer scales or some kind of close variation? Scammer. Yeah, maybe. Maybe hardened hammers. Is that a funnier name? Is that a joke? Would I rather play Spellskite and map here? Or not would I rather, is it better? I think it's better to play Spellskite and map here. Target creature. Target artifact creature? Alright. So they could needle my Spellskite to try to get the kill. If they're going to try to go for a kill here. They can decline. I wasn't going to remember that Dark Horse, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's largely irrelevant. Because getting the counters on the Spellskite isn't the part I care about. Spellskite does work against modular, yes. Yeah, that's thank you for the warning, Dark Horse. Thank you. Everything about modular is so confusing. Explain how. What do you mean? Like the fact that it only goes on artifact creatures, the fact that it has to target, or what? But this is it would shrink the construct if they went all in on the Ravager. So she can do more damage here, technically. She can do 1, 2, 3 more. So are they taking 7 or 10? Oh, I forgot to count the Sentinel. So I didn't think she'd sack that. Yeah, Natural Tron would fix all our problems, right? Because 8 becomes 6, becomes 4. Play the bridge, it blocks. Oh, but they've made the Ravager really big. Which... Okay. Well, that's true about every mechanic ever, Shauna. I don't think there's a lot of mechanics that are actually properly fully written out or comprehensible if you don't go to the comprehensive rules for the details. It's just not a thing in Magic. So I think I Needle Ravager, even though I have. Well, no, I don't need to, right? Bridge is what we're playing this turn, Pi. The question is, do I Needle Ravager or do I Needle the Inkmoth Nexus? I don't think it's easy for them to get counters on the Ozolith to move on to the... Oh, that also happens at the beginning of combat, so that doesn't work against Bridge. Okay. Yeah, Bridge will work against it. That's what I was just realizing, Carrion. I'm going to lose my Spellskite here. Rough. But if I can make it to the next turn, it won't really matter. Oh my god, I didn't play the Bridge. I played 2 Serum Powders. Well, that's on me. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Sorry, that's on me. I was distracted and I just punted the whole game. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but I was incredibly distracted. Okay. Collar in the main deck seems good. Shadow Spear is probably not necessary. Oh, Relic is much worse. I can keep one. Shadow Spear we don't need in most game states. Everything else can stay in the sideboard. Could bring in Ratchet Bomb because it's better, faster. But most of our main deck is fine. We just need to be on the play. It's a shame we lost that way. That was a very winnable game. No, it wasn't that, Shauna. I just punted. I just had 2 3-cost cards that were right next to each other, and I thought I clicked on the right one. Easy powder. Pretty easy keep. Actually, no. This is too slow. There we go. We'll bottom Inventors is unfair. Yeah. No, Saga, right? Because I don't have time to play this Saga at all. Yeah, all right. Although I guess there could be a prismatic ending in my future. Actually, there should be. All right, we're going to bottom the Inventors Fair. Wait, what am I talking about? Why don't we just bottom the Serum Powder? I don't need to keep this in my hand. There we go. Why not put the bad card on the bottom? How low is she mulling? Just a 6 so far. I think I got thrown off by the fact that there was like an upkeep stop and a draw step stop last game, and it was just like, what? Like, come on, let me take my turn. Is it just scales? Was it just scales with like the most hammer time draw ever? I bet it was. Looks that way? I guess so. The basic planes is just so wild. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine basic planes make sense in scales. She's playing against. She was playing. No, she plays. She was playing everything yesterday. It was like a wild grab bag of everything. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Well. Yeah, probably pie. It just seemed unusual. I will take anything over that card. I said anything over that card, not another version of that card. Okay. We're probably going to have to wait 3 or 4 minutes to figure out if we're dead or not. That's not me going after Eyelash. Scales is brain melty. Boom, 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 yeah, it is like Infect with harder math. Well, and like a lot more flexibility, right? It's a lot less linear than Infect. So once again, it's like people comparing Infect and Hammer Time. It's like, well, they're not actually that similar at all. I think she has 8 Infect. I agree with you. So wait, if she had animated Ink Moth, used Zabaz to blow itself up, the Ozolith gets 2 counters, Ink Moth gets... No, the Ozolith gets 3 counters, Ink Moth gets 3 counters, then the Ink Moth gets 4 counters. So yeah, 8. Okay, we're not dead because let's Heals only puts 2 on the Ozolith? But Zabaz had 2 on it. So when the Ozolith picks up Zabaz's counters, doesn't it... No? Okay, whatever. I don't know how anything works. Oh, scale size creatures. Okay. I've never read the card properly, I guess. Which is fine. So we're done on turn 4, essentially. Bridge won't help me. So I guess we're dead. Pretty much. Okay. One time. I mean... Yeah, that might do it, huh? Yeah, I know he does. Sorry. God damn it, you... Okay. So I could Spyglass Inkmoth here. Or play Chalice on 1. If I Spyglass, I lose the Karn. But then I block the Inkmoth from killing me. Alright. What have you plus on Bridge? That sounds like a psycho move. Plus on Bridge, play Chalice on 1. They fly the Inkmoth over. I guess it's okay. Plus on Bridge, play Chalice on 1. Get Coating? Well, then I just lose my Karn. That's no good. Pi might be right. Yeah, I think Ballista X1 actually might be better. No, it's... I mean, it's fine. The problem with it is if she's got like a Shatter or anything like... Well, if she's got a Shatter or anything like that, we can't beat any of that, right? Prismatic Ending she can't cast for 3 yet. Yeah, nothing beats a Shatter. But I think not... Yeah, I'm going to get the Ballista. I think plus on Bridge is great. I don't. They can't grow the Smith. Yeah, I know, but they could just kill the Bridge and then, like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to play this on 0, I think. Okay. So they have welding jars and stuff. Not that it... Chalice Z0 or Z1 plus Animate Bridge beats Shatter, since that's the list only played claims. Huh? Chalice on 1 and Animate Bridge beats Shatter since the list... But I don't know that, right? Like, I don't know. She could be playing anything, right? Is she playing exactly that challenge list? Maybe. And maybe that's the way you would want to do it. My personal feeling is this is pretty good. This is a pretty good setup here. Yeah. Because the obvious line for her is animate Inkmoth and attack with Ingenious, and we go block ping. So now we just get to not Karn's not going to get hit here. Now we've got the pop playlist coming up. What if we try boating? Not really going to work out. I too like Boat Guy. So now I can activate this, but we'll see how much I can unload my hand here. She's on 2 cards in hand. She does have access to Luris, which is not frightening at the moment. So I can get down to 2 cards in hand at minimum. Oops. Needle? Yikes. I guess it's going on Karn? Is this a different version? I have no idea. This is We Are Young by Fun. This is too big to attack now, but this is not. Aha, good draw. This puts a card in my hand that I don't want. Although, I have to find a way to beat this. Now my Karn is off? That's really annoying. I guess I just pass here? Yeah. So they can start chipping down my Karn. That doesn't beat my bridge. Like to slam forge? Yeah. Yeah. That. Does deck have a GQ? No. Oh, Walking Ballista is how we're gonna get through this. Yeah, we're gonna beat them with Walking Ballista. No, this deck is very, very, very tight on lands. It doesn't even have things like that you would want, like Blast Zone. There's no Blast Zone in this deck because it's 4 temples, 4 sagas, 4 of each Tron land. So that's 20 lands. Let's play Inventors Fair. Let's just go get the Ballista. Put it in on what, 3? Yeah. All right, go ahead, Eyelash. That's my play. This is my whole strategy. Ending. Oh, Ballista. Sure. That's fine. You had me scared. Yeah, nice 3/3. One pump, 2. Okay, she's off it. She's calling the deck toxic? Did she, like, not kill me on turn 3 almost? That's fine. You can call other people's decks whatever you want. You can call people's deck whatever you want, Eyelash. You enjoy. Oh, she was proactive. Oh, and that makes her the good guy. Yeah, exactly. The Connorman. I think it might be right to board out all the chalices on the draw. Because we just don't have time for this. Or at least as many as I have good cards to board in. Which I guess is not many. Yeah, it's like just the extra Ballista. But I think Chalice is just too slow on the draw. Everything else is actually slightly better, but maybe main deck the Spyglass? Yeah. Because Karn turns off almost everything that we need anyway. Alright. Correct, 10 arms MTG, but she tapped fully down. She was playing stuff. Like there was a good reason for her to do well, no, killing her Zabaz in combat after Inkmoth attack, it moves the counters, but then what beat her was Bridge and Karn. So she'd be able to animate the Nexus, but it would be too big to attack. So I don't think it did kill us. I don't think that kills us at all. The Ballista makes me almost want to keep this. Did she keep? She just snapped it off, huh? Oh no, she hasn't chosen whether or not. All right, she's taking her time on the 7. No, she could activate the Inkmoth. So this is heinously slow. But she started mulling. I have stuff. Yeah, calling Karn Karen is stock. It's a strong play to call Karen Karn. There's an alter. I say alter. There's a Magic the Circle jerking shit post somewhere where someone edited in like a blonde bob haircut and a purse. No, Karen is par for the course. We all know who you're talking about. This is definitely a Karen right here. Yeah, I'm sure you can find it. It's like Karen the Great Complainer. Nope. My Google Foo did not work. Got some NSYNC bangers on. Eyelash on the Multa 5 here. Ooh, I'm a proactive deck. I'm going to kill you on turn 3, but not if I don't draw the right things. Then I just flop over and do nothing. Oh yeah, Karn is amazing. Karn's a great character. I just don't know when he had so much time to hit the gym. Like, I swear that this... I like this art. I do. I love this art. I really do. I just don't know who approved it, because this is not at all what Karn looks like. Like, did he just remake himself to look super shredded? Like, why would he do that? Is Karn vain now? Well, he's also a planeswalker made of metal with the power to alter metal, carrying Lich. So I agree, he can remake himself any shape he wants. I'm just saying it's surprising. It's a good look. Pi has got the right answer. Walking Ballista? Okay. So I think I'm supposed to play my Ballista. Because we don't know about any ones in their hand. Yeah. Get out of here, you little Smith. Thanks, Boosh. You're a hero. Oh, no, I mean, this is the one I was thinking of, but this is close enough. Create a +1/+1 White Claw token. Oh! Oh! They don't let you tell those jokes on TV no more. That is not the politically correct term, Karen. That is not the politically correct term. It is the term that judges use. Well... Well, this is concerning. No, Boosh. I was just joking. It's fine. If anyone's offended, we can have a talk about it. Please feel free to PM me. I think that's allowed to be funny. I think me pointing it out is allowed to be funny. And I think if anyone has a problem with that, that's okay. We can talk about it. We're all adults here. Well, most of us. Whammo's not here, right? Okay, we're very likely dead. But if I was going to try to win this game, it would start with playing Serum Powder. Saga into Serum Powder, so that next turn... Yeah, I mean, this is the way I'm going. I don't... Because I can float 2, get the Tron land, and make a construct. Yeah. So is this a second Zbaz? You think so, Serky? I've played it a bunch recently. I like this deck a lot. Thanks, 10 Arms. Do I know you? Were you under a different name before? Or are you just a recent joiner to the stream? Ooh, Alpinko. Grinder in the house. Yeah, so they get an Ozolith. So he might be dead. They don't have red, though. Another Ballista? Yikes. Okay, well, we're not dead yet. I think so, Sergey. I don't know. I got a 2/2. Well, you are a grinder, right? I'm not wrong about who you are, right? I think you're the right person. I think you're the person I think you are. So she's got 5 plus 7, so it's not quite lethal. Next turn, we definitely have to play the Karn. And then we'll see. She gets to crank. Oh, this is lethal, right? This is 5. Yeah, all right. I think it is. 5. Yeah, it's lethal. All right, off it. Let's go. I don't mind her killing me. It's just didn't have to take so long. If they kills the boss with Ballista, do they have to do that? I don't think that they do. They crank the Ballista. The one goes to 5, the other one's on 2, and they have this Zabaz, right? So that's 14 plus 2, 3? Because these both count as double, right? Oh, I guess I had the one blocker. It's possible they would. I don't care. I just don't care. It was just taking so long. I don't really care. I'm not trying to get trophies here. I'm just trying to have a good time. Like, perfect. It's not perfect, but it's good. Good RPGs on Switch. I mean, I already have the best one. Final Fantasy VII. Okay, we have a better matchup against Burn than... oh, it's 8 whack. Alright. This might be really easy. You can feel any way you want about it, Karen. So they have a bolt, that's fine. No bolt. So do I want Tron next turn? Or do I want to play TKS this turn and next turn? I think the double TKS plan actually might be better. Because sometimes when you take apart 8 wax hand, they just fall apart. It's also going to be nice to know if they have multiple Goblin Grenades or... So they got War Marshal, Bushwhacker, but they can't play both next turn. I just take the Bolt this turn. This is, yeah, 3 to activate plus the land. Yeah, we just take the Bolt. Easy peasy. Report the first 6 and Tactics. The first 6 are on Steam right now. And then Tactics, I'm not sure. Because I think that's one of those funny ones where it doesn't belong to the right companies. Have they ever re-released SMRPG in like a very specific... No, I know. That's what I'm saying is like... Yeah. Like, I feel like Tactics and Super Mario RPG live in that same weird space where it's just like, we're not going to see them. I guess they could play Mog War Marshal and a non-kicked Bushwhacker here. And just attack with the 4/1 Denizen. I don't actually know if that's right or wrong for them. Obviously, they want to keep the Whacker here. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. We are to play Walking Ballista here because it make most profitable block and ping. Mog fantastic. Deal. Oh, they drew a Reckless. Me too, Carrion. Mog fantastic once upon a time truly was fantastic. And 'tis fantastic no longer. they have trample, but I think what we do here is I Ballista the Mog Fantastic. It means I take 4, and they can't point this damage anywhere useful. Okay, and they didn't even bother. Yeah, now it's just Mog BDs. Maybe D's plus. Maybe D's nuts. So let's go get the mine. Take the whacker. Okay. And they've got Embereth in hand so far only. Okay. Is it weird that I want to board out like Karn? Okay, Relic comes out for sure. Obviously we can't board out Karn, but like I just want like a lot of cheaper stuff in this matchup. Like Bridge is pretty awful. Unless we mulliganed really low already. You can board out 2? Yeah, because in theory the forges will get us where we need to go, right? I can't board out the bridges, can I? I feel like that's what I want to do. Because it's just like, even if I get it early, it's not going to be good enough. And it's really hard to like get my hand down to 1 before they like slam me a bunch and then just burn me out. Am I considered the orb? Oh yeah. Orb is okay. I like Shadow Spear and Basilisk Collar in. Witchbane? No, I don't want a Witchbane. That's silly. I'm going to take out the needle. No, Torpor Orb stops the... No, you were right to say Torpor Orb, not Witchbane Orb. I mean, I get it, but like... These do way more damage overall than the grenades usually do. I want to keep this. This is really bad. It's a bad powder though, because then we have like basically none left. We're gonna mulligan this, but it's pretty close for how bad. Like this is a good 4. This is actually. It's a pretty good 4, but we found the other powder. God, I'm so tempted to ship this. Just so we go into the game with 0 powders in the deck. Keep in bottom powder? Yeah, I think so. No, we don't have to bottom. We how many towers are down? 1. No, 0. It was a mine. Yeah, I got it. I understand why I'm keeping the hand. I just... Okay, we're probably playing that on 2. You gonna toss that shit? I mean, that's fine, Carrion. Oh, they're on 1 land? Yeah, we're playing this Chalice. Snap off the Chalice. They're gonna go land smash the Smithereens. Okay. They can deal 2 damage to you if they sack both Fanatics. You are not wrong. Yeah, Chalice check. So we want the mine. Cast the collar? There's very little reason not to, Kooky, other than the fact that they might shatter the chalice at some point so that it frees it up. Because, like, I'm tempted to get the Shadow Spear off the Saga. Like, just put a token into play and grab Shadow Spear. Like, it actually might be better than... But obviously the play here, I think the play here is get a map, complete the Tron, play Ballista X2. Yeah. Like, I think that's a way better play. But I'm just saying it was, like, not as easy as... Like, developing mana just makes this game kind of so easy from here. Tome and Skite? Sure. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. I think I'd like Ballista to just lock the board up. Obviously, starting to get counters on this is good, because then we get to gain the 4 life sooner. But, like, maybe they have a 0-drop. Better jam Spellskite. You're gonna redirect Mock Pings. Yeah, definitely. So if they have a 0-drop into a Bushwhacker here... Oh! Yeah, that's a real card. Alright. Oh no. I have to hope they punt here. They haven't yet. Boy, I wish I had that Mazemind Tome in play, huh? But I can crank twice now. Yeah, they punted. They punted, though. They could have beat this. Maybe they have a reason for it, but I'm not convinced. They should have killed my Ballista. I think so. Okay. It's not going to be that long, Carrion. I mean, my turns are going to be real quick. Okay, I'll take a free kill. This is a mistake. They already made the big mistake by not killing the Ballista, and now they're making more mistakes. They can't even play... What is it? Mind Collapse? No, not Mind Collapse. What's the one that Jiggy had in his deck? Why didn't you... What are you doing? Okay, whatever. Goblin player thinks like goblins. This isn't goblins. This is 8-whack. Yeah, interesting take. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it works out. They've taken 8-whacks. Yeah, they have. Okay. Yeah. So let's see where they put the damage from this. They put it upstairs? Thanks, opponent. That makes things much easier for me. Do I want to keep some counters on this guy? Yeah, probably. Come on. Gimme. Oh, really? Oh, you gave your creatures haste to do nothing with them. No, I'm sure that was your plan all along. Let's just leave this here. If they sink mana into it again, it's just a good thing. No attack pog. I know, right? They overplayed their hand. Oh, I'm going to give them a freebie here. They can have the Chalice. Instead of discarding it, I will play it into their Void Mirror. You got to give them hope. What's the Twitch command? Is it flip? Is it table? Does anyone know? Is it? No. There we go. I knew that was in there somewhere. I agree with you, Pie. Goblin player doesn't like thinky game. Okay. All right. Island off the top. Crab time, I believe, is the command for that noble. I believe it is exclamation point crab time. No think, only Smork. You should pay for your Mog War Marshal. Do you have a plan? Do I look like a guy with a plan? You know, these... They're gonna take 20 from the Ballista. I honestly feel like I should have started attacking because they would make even worse plays. Well, I'm dissing their plays because there is no play. It will be, but yeah, we'll go for it here. They're dead now, right? Yeah, they are. I don't know, 20 ya? Who wants to do this the right way? I know I do. It's actually faster to do that, by the way, because it doesn't involve priority passes. Right, and the thing is, like, they needed to have something like Smash to Smithereens, right? Which they should have, right? There are Chalice decks in this metagame. All right, well, we're safe. We're safe from the menace. All right, we're gonna keep this against Luris. Oh, it's time for one of the greatest love songs of all time. Dolly Parton's as performed by Whitney Houston. Suggest they probably didn't think of Smash to Smithy. Well, Void Mirror works against Tron and Cascade. Like Green Tron. It's not 100%, obviously. Alright. Burn? Oh, some kind of prowess thing. This gets me Tron faster if I play Saga on 1, Chalice on 2, Map on 3, Map on 4. Yeah. And the creatures I can get here are probably not going to be very useful. Oh, no. It's the version playing well. Oh! Oh, my. Well, I guess I could Ballista that. I think I'll probably play the Chalice first. No, I should do it the other way around, right? Especially with the second map in my hand. We play Ballista this turn. Hope they don't have... Wait, they don't have 2 cards in hand? So let's say they're both spells that are 1-drops. I guess the downside is one of them could be a Prismatic Ending. That's okay, Noble. You're not going to see it again. It's gone. Oh, well, Swiss Spear. All right. We'll probably be fine, right? Copium? Oh, God. Maybe not. Oh, they needed to dodge the Pithing Needle? Sure. Let's get Shadow Spear right now. Because what we can do here is go Shadow Spear, Temple, Map, Chalice. Next turn, play TKS. Next turn, equip Shadow Spear. What? I mean, it's a really bad hand, so... But, what the fuck? There is no way in the world that blocking here will be the correct play, so we're not going to. Good, good. I'm not telling you how to live your life, opponent. I'm just saying you're totally free to concede now. No, nobody will have any strong opinions about, you or your, choices in life. See, you just have to reason with people. Be right back. Okay, Boros nonsense, huh? Okay, so they're gonna shatter my chalices if they can. Let's get Ratchet Bomb's got it going on. I like the second relic and the welding jars. Shake that. Let's board 2 Karns out like I suggested. Maybe we don't need the second relic. Forge seems medium. Well, it is, but we just we need to keep a large number of well, not a large number. We need a number of high impact cards. I guess Forge is a fine cut. So we have 3 plus 2 Karns. Karn can now get a Forge, so if we draw a Karn, it is a Forge. And realistically, we don't need the Karns at all. We don't need the Karns at all because the main deck here has more than enough ways to beat what they're on. Yeah, I'll powder this. Although, well, we can wish for it if we need to notes, but yeah, maybe it was worth bringing it in. Yeah, we'll send that. Mulligan the Zero Lander. Alright, that's the keep. It's not great, but... Uh-oh. This is how turn 2 lethal starts. Okay, that's not going to be turn 2 lethal. If they have the storm spell... Okay. So Morphos into Impulse. Alright, we'll see how many threats they can put out here. Oh! Oh. Jeez. I guess that's like... Oh! Alright. Fair enough. That... Yeah. That was a bit much. Holy shit. Yeah, that's... Well, they're kind of drawing a lot of air. Alright, fine. I just want them to see. I want them to see before we scoop. I want them to see. Yes, technically I could draw Ratchet Bomb and crank it and blow up the Alpine Moon and get through this, but I'm not yeah, I guess so, Fatcaster, but that's just Eternal formats in general, right? Well, again, like, it could have happened there, but, like, by the second turn that I hadn't drawn one, I was just, I was ready to be done. Okay. Forgot about that guy. Actually, the last Ballista is probably better, right? You like the one island? You gotta have the one island. You literally have to have the one island because of Void Mirror. I mean, obviously we won a game just there where we didn't have it, but this is not great. We'll powder it. If they have turn 1 Alpine Moon, we just literally flat out die with this hand. I'm gonna powder again, I think. Lose 2 Sagas on this one, but that's okay. Not losing any Tron lands. We've only lost 1 tower, so our Tron density is super high now. Yeah, this is the keep, right? Yep. Okay. Good powders. Good Nybor, man. Anyone? 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 Bueller? It's okay, don't worry about it. You guys are too young. My favorite non-serious movie of all time. You have to go back and rewatch? Did I get it right? Did I get it right, Boosh? So you can play Saga here because we're going to play Chalice. Did I get the quote right? I think I did. Where? No, this is ending. Yeah. I'm proud of me if I got that quote right. Fucking love that movie. Real good draw. No, not a good draw. Damn it. Alright, I gotta make my peace for if I just get Blood Moon here. If I do, I want to grab a temple. No, I want to make the construct. Don't you dare play Swiftspear into Alpine Moon. Sorry, I meant Swiftspear into Bauble into Alpine Moon. Don't you dare. Okay. Whew. Dodged. I'm not blocking. Yep. So if I want, I could Blast Zone on 1 this turn, but that kills my map, so that's probably not a winning line. I can get the Shadow Spear, but I can't equip it this turn. I could float, get the Shadow Spear, play TKS. I think that's the play. Yeah. Cast Ballista on one? I could do that. I don't think that's that good, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe that's really, really good. I kind of like getting a look at their hand, though, because if they have a draw to, or like a Lava Dart, it's really dangerous. Yeah, that's the point, Carrion, is like, when their hand is small, it's like the best time to go at it, right? If it's 2 lands, that's fine, I'll take it, right? They're only on 2 lands. They've got a pretty good chance of hitting a land next turn. Play Inventors Fair because I can gain 1 extra life this way, plus they don't know that there's a Blast Zone coming. This guy. You have to take the Lava Dart and just YOLO the Manamorphose. But they'll have to main phase the Manamorphose because there are sorcery speed burn spells they can draw, I think. I don't know, Chaos. I'm an okay Magic the Gathering player. I'm alright. Okay. Names Inventors is unfair. Oh! Well, I guess we're group blocking one of these. And then we Blast Zone next turn? Works for me. They name Blast Zone? Fair. Kills your spear. I mean, it's okay. I can't do it anyway. So they're going to kill the TKS here. Oops, this way. No. It's, the real no fucking way here will be when they cast Mutagenic Growth. Okay, that's fine. They're in mind. So would I rather TKS again? I think I would. I don't want to play Blast Zone here because it doesn't enter with a counter, and I want it to enter with a counter. So if we find Ratchet Bomb, we can get rid of all that chaff. Yeah, I think it's right to TKS again. Nice. So Soulscar is more dangerous if they start drawing Burn, but that's a flip DRC. And I can't... Yeah, we take the DRC. It's also a 3/3, which... Can I attack here? I'm not going to. At this point, can they outrace Shadow Spear anymore? I assume they can, yes. If they draw Reckless Impulse, into Light Up the Stage, into, you know, what have you. They could definitely do it. Would they do it? Will they do it? That's a very different question. I have no idea, but do I get a Saga here? Yeah, I get a Saga here, right? We're gonna start gaining 5. But I'm also gonna put a Saga into play. Last Saga. I guess if they draw a Bolt, I get pinned in pretty fast. Like, I'm gonna take 6, but, you know, whatever. 6 or 9. In theory, I'm forced to block. If they attack with all, I'm not blocking. Okay, and then we can play the TKS before combat. There's something with the Twitch settings, and I swear I unscrewed it up. But I don't think I can attack this turn. I can play a Ballista on 1. Which is relevant as a blocker. So if I attack with this and they have a single spell, I kill 1 creature. I gain 5, but they get to draw a card. Yeah, it's not worth it. Got him. All right. 2-1, baby. A lot of one mana value 1 tribal we've been up against. Almost a profit. Well, yes. The pity chest. The glorious, glorious pity chest. The only thing I want out of life. Oh yeah, $5 is $5. Omelet. All right. It's going to be a tough one. All right, easy mole. This is a really, really bad keep unless it's perfect. Because the Chalice is going to go on 0. Spellskite means they can't haste. I'm going to keep this, and I'm ready for people to rage about it. Again, Chalice is going on 0. Not going on 1. Is there anything that feels better than a Galaxy Brain play? Does it involve getting your opponent? Galaxy Brain in a combo deck is not as good as Galaxy Brain, where you like third level outthink your opponent, and then you find out that they were actually thinking on like the first level. So the fact that you double faked them just didn't matter. Okay, I am on a version playing Sundering Titan. Yikes. This is why you don't try to Chalice on one. They've already got 2 omelets. Crumbling Vestige. Oh, please no Azusa. I said no Azusa. Try, it's fine. I mean, I'm not happy, but when have I ever been happy? Really? Well, this was not the card I wanted to draw at all. Karn down tick gets you mana? I'm not sure I understand notes. Karn down tick gets you mana. Karn down tick gets you mana. Oh, yeah, but you can't because they're not artifacts. Non-creature, sorry, artifact card you own, and none of them are artifacts. You can get a map that way. They got a map? What is happening? Getting Valakut? Teleria West. But opponent. But Pi. But Pi. EE. See, there we go. I was like, no, they're not stupid. They're a really good player. Oh, but I'm gonna play Karn and block this. God, that's so funny. What a ridiculous game of Magic. Tron land? Power plant? TKS. Good enough. Hello! Boop! Did I do that? Karn's a good card. Karn's certainly something. Do they have the Titan? No Titan. So if they have land Valakut, we know they have a land. So if they have the Valakut, they can hit the Karn. But you like Torpor Orb? Yeah, I mean, I understand Torpor Orb, but... Oh, yeah, Spellskites. No, isn't... What's more likely, that they Titan this turn, or that they Valak... Oh, it's Titan. Yeah, okay. So, Orb this turn... Yeah, but we know they have a land in hand already. So if they draw Valakut, their Valakut is active. For at least one bolt. But one bolt's not good enough on this board. So Torpor Orb is better because if they top deck a Titan, it's just blank because of Karn for the moment. And then we can get a bridge if we need to. Yeah, Torpor Orb is what we get here. We also can play the Inventors Fair, and then we'll see what happens next turn. If we blow up, but we can't blow up a land. We cannot blow up a land this turn. We could turn a land off, but we can't blow up a land. Now next turn we can blow up a land because we have the second Karn. Yeah. Okay. Torb. I am Torb. Opponent says, I think you may have me here. I have you now. Perfect draw. So now we can go Liquimetal. Play it. Play Karen. Keep Karen. Turn on the Saga? Stone Rain the Saga. So they could Titan. It doesn't trigger, and I can redirect the haste, even if they could get it haste, which they can't. Yeah. Cool. So we got to watch out for Force of Vigor, play around it as much as we can this game. Bring in Ratchet Bomb. Bring in the 2 Welding Jars. Don't need Relic. We can cut a Ballista or 2. Is there something better than the second Ballista? Thanks, Kozilek. Well, I'll be back someday, and I'm always around. Don't worry about it. I don't mind. Oh, I'd love to talk about an X Dark Horse. Yeah. No, I mean, you can ask me any questions you want. It's a very strange life to be a cruise ship employee of any kind, and to be a cruise ship musician is, still one of those weird ones. The part that people don't think about is the hardest part of the job is being stuck on the ship like 24 hours a day for most days. Like you get to go off in like Caribbean ports and in the home port, but you always have to be back on the ship at night. It's a very strange feeling. I imagine it's a little bit like being in the army. Obviously, I'm not comparing myself to people, like that's a very different job, right? But like you don't have a lot of choice in where you're going to be a lot of the time, which is a very interesting part. How do I pass the time? Yeah, it's a really good question. It's one of the hardest things to figure out for yourself. I pass the time by working out, reading. Well, it's like being in a floating building, Carrion Lynch. You ever stare at the water for hours? I don't. I'm not a very thoughtful kind of person, if that makes sense. I don't mean that I don't think about other people. I mean, I'm not like an introspective kind of person. I never have been a person where any time in my life that I've been comfortable just like sitting around thinking. What does my day look like? So the usual schedule I work out is like I'll wake up around 10 o'clock because usually we're working until midnight or 1. Hold on. I don't want to get stone rained here. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the scary thing. So I usually get up at 10. The first thing I'll do in my life is like, I don't know, stretch and go for a walk. Then I'll have some lunch. Then I'll do some reading. Then I'll go work out really hard. Then I'll read for a bit more or practice some piano and or singing, go play take a nap, and then go have dinner and go play my gig. And that's it. Go to the crew bar afterwards if you feel like it. Well, we are getting turn 2 tightened. All right. Yeah, it is a very interesting job. Yeah, I play against Amulet Go a lot. It's weird. We usually play for about 4 hours per day. It's usually 45-minute or 1 hour sets with 15-minute breaks, and you'll play 3 or 4 of them. Board in Torpor Orb since Karn is already good by itself. Yeah, we do have Inventors Fair, but only 1. I don't know, it's hard. It's like Welding Jar Spellskite's really great. 15. So both. We play in lounge and we play in the theater. Thanks, Smoochiolo. I think we have to mulligan this. We get to powder this one. Lose the Ratchet Bomb, that's okay. I can keep the Ratchet Bomb if I want it. I think I'd rather keep Dad Confidant with that resub. So we're down a power plant. Turn 2 TKS. Alright, I'll keep this.
Just give him one of these.
Hulk Smash! U77. Thanks for the follow. Right. Come on, TKS. Carry us. Uh-oh. 7 with Saga Amulet again. Doomwake with the big fatty raid.
You can run,
What up, brother?
but you can't glide.
Playing some colorless Prison Tron. Oh.
I said make way for Willie, you bloated gas bug.
No Lutri Sag? Well, I changed the name of the stream. Did you not check? We can always go back to Lutri, Doom. I got enough beer to go back to Lutri. I don't have enough beer to go back to my ex, but I got enough beer to go back to Lutri. Who says you need beer for Lutri? Nobody says you need it. I just enjoy it. I played my honest, dignified league of Lutri. Now we get to play one where we're just goofing around. Uh-oh. Did they draw a Titan? Please no. Oh, this is to get the EE. Yeah. No, they're good, Jen and I. They know what they're doing. They did this last game, too. They could pop it now, too. No, they can EE on 0. You just use a colorless mana to pay the X. They did it last game, too. Yeah, Blast Zone would have been pretty good here, huh? So next turn, I can get Map, pick up Blast Zone, and then pop it. So we can do it. We can get to it next turn. The question is it worth playing Mystic Forge this turn or just popping out a Construct and being defensive? Defensive. I think if they hit a Titan, it just doesn't matter what I have. So we might as well just attack, right? Slam the... Or, yeah, we're going to attack, but we'll slam the Forge. See what we hit off the top. Oh! Does that do anything? I guess I could turn off more Teleria Wests. Although I'm going to kill this with the Blast Zone. Can name the Stronghold? Sure. Slayers, yeah. Sure. No, oh, right. They do have the pact, yeah. Oop, Slayers is. Alright. Good call, team. And I guess, well, we'll see what happens. Like to dig one deeper to find Chalice. Oh, right there, a mana short to Titan, huh? Yeah, they only have 5. No, we don't know that they're not on battlements. We didn't see it in game 1, and I scooped out of game 2 too fast to know. I could ask him, he'd probably tell me, but... Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Pi is the smarter player than me. In my mind, you could play Handweir with Boros Garrison. You probably wouldn't, but you could. In my mind, I went to Carolina. The Carolinas, eh? Classy. But there are 2 Carolinas. They do have an Azusa in hand, right? Still? Oh. Nope. I'm assuming I'm dead here. It's Titan, you're usually dead. Maybe Pi was yikes. Maybe Pi was onto something with the oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna get a shuffle here. They have to pay for pack next turn, right? Interesting. Okay. So my plan was Blast Zone, right? Is that still my plan? We ended up with Inventors Fair on top. Okay. So this can resolve, sure. We still want the Chalice. I could Forge now, get rid of the Inventors Fair, see if the Chalice is on top, then... Yeah. Why not? Nope. Ballista. Walking Ballista. So we are make attack. Do we Ballista Azusa? Ah! I want the Spellskite in play. We don't need to kill Azusa. This battlefield says we don't need to kill Azusa. It might have even been right to play the Bliss on 0 last turn just to get it off the top. Oh no! Oh no! Do I not search? It's not a May? Oh, I've never actually seen. Damn you! Doom! It's mandatory, yeah. Alright, we don't know any of the cards in their hand. The question is it worth making a construct? So we attack with TKS. I've got Spellskite. I think I'd rather have the mana. Well, we couldn't choose not to search, so the Chalice wasn't an option. So I need to be able to play the Spellskite. Did I play this for 0? I think so. I don't need it. Perfection. Behold, blessed perfection. Do it, opponent. Do it. All right. Or not. It's a good bit, Jen and I. That was a quality comedy sketch, let's say. No. Fuck. Brutal. Yeah. There's a lot of good lines. So we need a bridge here. They're all in the deck, so let's forge. Ah, Ask and you shall receive. That's biblical. Okay. I'll draw that next turn. So we've got Welding Jar, Spellskite, Bridge, Chalice. So I don't want to get Dryad. They have a second engineered explosives? Gosh, I hope not. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. I don't think he's on a Karn build. I don't think I've ever seen him play Karn, so I think we're okay. Oh, sorry, Boosh. Yeah, let's do that for you. Is that some nights? Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong, Smooch, but like it's not easy for them to assemble that at the moment, right? They have the Valakut. Both we don't know that they have a bounce line in hand. They probably do. But getting to a Dryad is not easy at this point. Valakut number 2? Uh-oh. No, what? Okay. Whatever. Jeez. Yeah, I understand what I have to do to beat it, but like... Well, at least they're not killing me right away. Yikes. Yeah. They've had some good goddamn draws here. Second... Ugh. This is 12 damage per turn. Fuck. I think I'm just dead, right? I just don't have time. Is there anything I can have? Is there anything I can top deck that just ends this or just saves me now? I don't think so. Damn. God, I loathe the Dryad. I guess instead of taking a bolt, I could redirect one to Spellskite, then regenerate it, then redirect a second one. It doesn't give me enough time. If this is a Titan, I'm just scooping. What a draw. Or a Cultivator. Yeah. Alright. Shoot. They had an insane draw. You have to get B-Zone? I can't. It's in the graveyard. This deck can't recur it. It's fine. We played a good game. We got caught. It's just like the ones against Eyelash. Well, game 1 against Eyelash, I punted the ball right out of the stadium, and not in a good way. All right. Chill Collins. Oh, they've got a better screen name than me. Turn 3 Tron, we finally found it? Alright, let's go. Thanks, 10 Arms. What is this? We actually drew the thing that we want to draw? What are you going to do? Thoughtseize me? Time stream sniping? Oh. Oh. Well. We can win this one this way. Time stream sniping. That's really funny. Spellskite on top. Love it. How are you going to beat 2 steel walls, opponent? Is that right? I think. Yeah. How will you ever defeat the power of 2 steel walls? Mirrodin block, draft champion, steel wall. Oh, sorry. I wanted to get Bush's song in. This is pretty, Bush. Oh, baby. So, Witchbane? Witchbane. Hey, opponent, I'm a psycho. Also, I destroyed all the curses attached to me, if you care. Just FYI. Curse of the Pierced Heart in shambles. I'll take it. What are we needling? Probably nothing. That was the card I was looking at to cut. The fuck was with the mixing there? Is that normal, Boosh? Why is that so on top? The hell is that? Okay, whatever. Why did they do that? It's so weird. I mean, it's fine. Like, the rest of the... It's just such a weird choice. Yeah, this is probably about as good as it's gonna get for opening hands. Give me... Oh, Spellskite's a good draw. Not a great draw, but a good draw. We'll play Temple here. We could top deck the second Temple. This sounds like Finn singing from Adventure Time. Yeah, this is very like early 2000s, kind of like, I'm gonna call this like, it's like almost folky indie. So there's 2 Rift Bolts. I could use Spellskite to take only 4. No, I should use Spellskite on 1 Rift Bolt. And then block the Goblin Guide and regen it. That's the maximum prevention. I guess on the flip side, we could just play the Chalice, but I think it's kind of a bit late for that. And they have 3 cards in hand. We don't know if any of them are 1-drops, so... Now, there's a good chance that they are, but... I think I'm happy with my play here. Not ecstatic about it, but... So I'll take the first bolt. Second bolt, I'll redirect. Oh, sorry. Back to the song list. All right. So we turn 5 damage into 2 damage. Good rate. Good rate. Elixir on top. Spellskite has in fact been welded. Did they just hit me with a tear? Just a tear? Okay. That's pretty good, I guess. 2 cards in hand. I think I'm just supposed to play the Elixir here. If they smash the Elixir, I just have to let them take that. If they smash the Spellskite, that's fine because we just Elixir afterwards. Alright. I mean, the tear was aggressive, but because they saw the Elixir on top, it kind of makes sense because that's 3 mana gain 5. Which is bad for them. It's very unlikely with the number of cards in their hand here, / the amount of mana they had, that they could actually kill me. And it seems to be the case. Not even sure why they're attacking other than they intend to kill my Spellskite, which is fine. Okay. Okay. So I think the play here is hold up mana for Elixir, unfortunately. I mean, I could just, like, jam TKS, If the last card in their hand is a burn spell, they hit me with it. I could jam Chalice. If the last card in their hand is a burn spell, they probably hit me with it. And we might blank a card off the top. Does Chalice on 1 block enough of their deck for it to be relevant? Actually, it probably does. They played almost no 1-drops so far. Yeah, I think we play Chalice here. Because they've just played so few of their 1-drops so far. Okay. So Smash on Spellskite just kills me. I couldn't have prevented that with... I could have played the TKS. That would have gotten me through. That's okay. They only have 1 mana. If their other card in hand is a spell, they cannot play it. Oh, unless it's Skewer again. But if it's Skewer, I lose anyway. No, we just don't redirect this. We just take this. This is fine. We just take it. Because losing the Spellskite is not worth it. Spellskite constantly blocks the Goblin Guide. Yeah. This is fine. Yeah, it's fine. But we just pop Elixir. Play Bomb. Okay. Oops. Okay. So Helix doesn't kill me. I think Helix is like the only 2-mana spell that doesn't kill me right here. Upping Bomb might have been a mistake? What are you talking about? I wanted to kill the Goblin Guide. I want to add the ability to kill Goblin Guide and or... What? I can't cast the Shadow Spear. I have a Chalice on 1. So, yes, but... Oh, I wanted this. What a goof. Oh, pop your own Chalice, or pop your Ratchet Bomb on 0 to kill the Chalice, to cast... Oh, I never thought about that plan. Yeah, that would have been really smart if I had done that. Got it. Upping Bomb might have been a mistake with the Chalice in play that's preventing the Shadow Spear, which I can kill myself. Yeah, but a good chunk of them... Well, not a good chunk of them. At least one of them that we already took out of their hand is a sorcery. It's fine. That was a tough situation at the end. Like, we didn't have a lot of resources left. No, that's all good, Rancid. I just didn't understand at all what you meant, and it seemed really goofy. But you were 100% right. I should have been able to imply why you were right, but I couldn't, because sometimes not a smart man. I'll keep this on the play. Spellskite Squad in color. Oh, sick. No 1-drop. That said, if they have a Eidolon, we go Saga Chalice here, 100%. Because if what they're playing against my stuff is Wear Tear specifically, they can't do it next turn. But now they're locked behind a Chalice. And if they have Eidolon, we just start pumping out constructs. Now the turn after that, they could Wear Tear. We'll deal with that when we get there. Woo! Natty Tron! Okay, we couldn't have avoided that. Yeah, no matter what. Shit. They had to smash this game. They never had to smash last game. They had the Wear Tears. And now if they have a Wear Tear... Oh, we still got the Natty Tron. Yikes! Mr. Symbol, tear down this steel wall. I like it. Okay, so we just get Shadow Spear. We dump as many artifacts into play here as we can. Yeah, I'll play Chalice on one. I think if they have another smash, it's okay. I've got Spellskite to block it. Yeah. Boom! Alright, opponent, beat that. Don't actually, though. No Elixir? This is way better than Elixir. This is... yeah. It's a match win. So, yeah, this build is really fun. It's definitely a little more... gosh, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of like really, really high variance draws you can have with between the temples and everything else. I think having the Walking Ballistas in the main might be something I should carry over to the other version more often. I don't know if I like the TKS. It definitely gives you a different angle with the Eldrazi Temples. But I think the Prison Tron deck works better without the Thought-Knot Seers. Although a lot of people who play this deck a lot seem to like it. I mean, this is almost definitely worse than regular Eldrazi Tron, Mike. But it's also very different from regular Eldrazi Tron, so it's just a different matchup spread. So it's hard to say like where it's better, where it's worse. And it's also just a different type of thing to do. Like playing 4 Mystic Forges in your main deck is like really, really fun. So if you like fun, Prison Tron might be for you. And if you like capping your opponent's fun, it's another good reason to play it as well. That's going to be it for this league. But if you're in the future watching this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos you're interested in. And I will see you there.